Okay, so this should be going live, so hopefully if the gods of the internet are shining upon me today, this live video should be going. So 18 seconds in, I guess I should say. I am Geo, and today we're going to just be looking at some stuff. What kind of stuff? Well, this is some stuff I recently picked up from the Thrift store. So I went thrifting, something I would say I enjoy doing to an extent. And I have a lot of interesting stuff. Hello, Fredo Bricks in the chat. And I'm not expecting to go super long, maybe around 11:45 at the latest. But I just wanted to take a look at some interesting kind of stuff I found, mostly Toy Story related, and actually all of its, two of the items seem to be originals from 1995, back from when the first Toy Story was released. We've got the two biggest ones. We've got Buzz here, which I'll probably have to adjust up to see. We might have an unintentional face reveal. And I think the first thing I want to take a look at is this Woody. Now, this is actually interesting. I remember when I saw this, I was really surprised because I just saw up here, I just saw this head area. And I'm going to just position it upwards just a bit so it's easier for me to show this because these are tall. I just saw this head area and I thought, oh, is this what I think it was? I thought this was at first, and I saw the buttons. I thought this was a 95 because they have different editions of the ones that they made. There's the 95, which has kind of the looser buttons, the kind of shorter trim on the vest, and it has the smaller pull string ring. And then there's the more common 96 one that has that's kind of like has the more flat button, the larger pull string ring, doesn't have any spurs on the boots. The 95 one has spurs on the boots. And then you've got the different variations from that forward. I've got a 96. I don't have a 95. So I thought, oh, is this a 95? And I thought, it's going to be perfect. I'm working on my custom ones. I can steal the hands from it. But I saw it and I'm like, oh, it's just this regular one. But this is still pretty cool. This is basically the equivalent of the soft and huggable one that they were putting out for Toy Story 4, but the equivalent that they made in 1995. So I picked it up and I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm going to pick this up. I'm not sure if I'm going to get this, but I saw it and I'm like, okay, I have to pick this up because I'm probably not going to see another one of these ever at the thrift store. I hardly ever used to see Toy Story stuff a lot, but you don't see it really anymore. So I thought I have to pick this up if I have the chance. And hello to Karateza, who just posted in the chat. So let's pick this up. This was 4, if you can read it there. Hopefully it's not mirrored on the stream, but this was $4.99, which I think is pretty good for this. But let's take a look at what this 95 Woody is. Now, as you can see, he's missing the hat, but miracles do happen as I have an extra one. So let's throw this aside. But yeah, here it is. I'm going to position it up a bit more. But yeah, this is interesting. The boots are obviously, they're separately fitted, but they're made with cloth, which is pretty cool. He's not in the best condition. The joints around they're a little worn and it's a little dirty, but this is pretty cool. His torso, I feel, I don't have the original on me, but the torso feels smaller, I guess, compared to the actual one. But it seems like slightly compact, if I can say that. He seems skinnier. I don't know. The vest seems very odd. You can take it off if you want. Well, I'm not sure. I think it's, yeah, you can take this off if you want, but I won't. We don't want Woody to strip for us. But yeah, this is basically uses all the parts of, I guess, what a 95 Woody would. You've got the badge, you've got the belt. The belt isn't rubber or plastic, it's an actual leather, so that's actually makes this a bit more accurate. You've got the classic, I guess, cowboy belt buckle, and then there's the holster, which is, again, leather. The badge is plastic. It's jointed on by a bit of string, and the collar is it's flopping up. But yeah, that's another thing that's missing is the bandana. So maybe I'll get to fix that. He has and I don't know, this looks like, I thought this was duct tape looking in the package, but it has this weird plastic thing around the neck. I'm assuming that's left in from manufacturing, and whoever bought this just never took it off when they got it out of the box originally. But that's pretty cool. The head is on with a zip tie, so he's got the floppy head that all the Woody pursuit accuracy pursuits are always looking for. You can have him go to a metal concert. He's headbanging. Yeah, that was a corny joke. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm surprised that I've ever found this, and I probably would have never picked one of these up if I did not find it today. The one interesting note is that the leg joint, so when you would go to have him sit, his knees are obviously going forward because you can't have him sit because there's no joint. I mean, you can force it, but yeah, this is pretty cool. And just here we have actually an extra from the soft Woody from Toy Story 4. And you can see this head is slightly smaller, so this is really loose. I might have the Hasbro hat somewhere. This might fit better, but yeah. 1 second, let me get a shade. But yeah, that is cool. So I like him better without the hat. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Here's Woody. So I'm assuming, as you can see who we have here, this is who we also got, but I'm assuming that these came from the same household or donation, which I think is pretty cool that they've been rescued together. So we'll put Woody with his bent knees to the side there, and we'll take a look at what's next. We'll take a look at the chat. It would be cool to have a new line like Toy Story and Beyond. Yeah, that would be nice. I don't think we'll see. I think Mattel's trying to do that with their Toy Story figures, but what we have now is the lighting is so bad. Let me try to just turn it. The lighting is so awful, but here we have is what seems to be the original Thinkway Buzz or Buzz Lightyear from 1995. I assume this is a 1995 issue or 96. This is pretty cool. I'm surprised at like how good condition this is, but also how bad. You're missing some stickers here, some key stickering elements. The chest plate isn't good. What's there is good, but what isn't there isn't good. Like we're missing the Lightyear nameplate. But yeah, this is he's actually, I'll take that back, not in the best. I think the perfect example is the wings. The mechanism is broken, so you can't actually push both. Oh, there we go. And let's see what happens when you push the button. Nothing. So the wings are dead. But as you can see, I paid only $6.99, $7, $2 more than Woody. And it's pretty cool. He has the regular joints, the locking joints in the knees, and they're all in decently good nick. It's actually, the joints are a bit tight, which I think is actually a better thing than having them really loose, at least compared to my childhood one. But we're going to do the moment of truth, and we're going to test to see if this actually works. Because I paid $7 for this. I have no idea if this works or not, and we're going to open him up and see if he works. So we're doing a live surgery of sorts. So best case scenario is this works, and my goal is to maybe restore this and oh, don't tell me the screws are stripped. I think I need. Do I even have a bigger one? The preferred. Damn it, you're kidding me.
I am Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, it's already working.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue.
So it wasn't working when I bought it, so I guess it is working. How old are these batteries?
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. To
So that seems to be in working condition. I want to see if I can get in to the battery compartment so I can see what condition this is, because the speaker is very low. Now I know, at least from mine, my 95, one from a kid, I knew that the screws were very prone to getting stripped, so I have to be very careful with this. So yeah, that is pretty cool. If this works, I guess wing mechanism's the only one that's not working. Yeah, and that one is stripped. That's unfortunate. I'll do that one last. But one. Vinted. I've seen Vinted before. I haven't really used them. Unfortunately, they don't have that in my region. It seems to be in the States only. I do have similar things. I know in the States there's like, there we go. Oh, there we go. We've got it. I know there's apps like Mercari and stuff. I've used Mercari Japan. In fact, I have a video coming out on that. Unfortunately, they're not Toy Story related, but they're actually quite good. So yeah, look there and look at thrift stores too. Those seems to be the best. So here's the wing mechanism. As you can see, it's bad. I'll put it here. Put it there just so it's in shot. Okay, so the battery compartment is, I guess, there's no screw hole, so I'm not sure how exactly I'm supposed to get this off. Oh, there we go. It just comes up. Okay, so this is interesting. There's no screw. It's just, I guess, I don't want to say force fit, but there's just, I guess it just fits in. But we've got these batteries, Excel batteries. So that's, I'm just going to pop some new ones in. Luckily, we have some dollar store brand batteries here. Probably not any better than what was previously inside. But let's see if we can get this to go louder. So it was very faint before, but let's see. Let us see. Because I was hoping, the whole thing was I was going to put this in and say, oh, he's working. But okay, so here's another thing. We've got the battery contacts are very loose. So that is interesting. I'm not a fan of that. Let's see.
I am Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, that's quite loud. That is much louder than before.
I come in peace.
That is cool. So it's working. So now there's one thing I don't like, and if you look up here, you can see there's some corrosion on the top, and it's kind of looks like it's coming from there. So this could have previously been corroded. I didn't really show this before, and I doubt I can get it because this webcam sucks with focusing. There seems to be, yeah, this looks like something. I might have to do a Dwayne style teardown on this and try to fix that up because that just looks gross. There's just stuff all over there. But it's surprisingly, besides that and the wing mech, which, you know, let's take a look at the wing mech. We have time. I'm gonna just take out the old the batteries now, just to prevent future corrosion from happening. And I'm just gonna put, we're gonna put Buzz here, or I'll just put him. Let's get this. Hopefully this stands up. My worst fear is having this fall while it's streaming. But okay, yeah, that works. Can I get in here? Let's try. There's 4 screws, so. Let's see. So I'm going to just put the ones for the backpack, or the backpack wing mechanism to the right, or the right. So hopefully people enjoy this. I know people enjoy seeing sometimes a little tear down of what's inside, so that might be the best way to take on this type of video. Hopefully in next time I'd like to do these kind of thrift store find videos in future, but more of a kind of scripted, or not scripted, but more of a formulaic format, so it just flows better. I'm just not a fan of doing it off the cuff, because I think live you have that excuse of doing it unedited. I don't want to just upload an unedited type thing. Okay. Okay, we almost had a disaster there, but it's been averted. Let's put. Hopefully that wing didn't go far. I don't want to put my body too low. I don't want an unintentional face reveal. But here we are. So how does this work? Yeah, that looks pretty gross. So it seems that there's some kind of thing that holds them in place. And yeah, that is interesting. So it seems to rest like that. Let me see if I can get this thing. It's very greasy because this needs to be greased up to work. Did this go? Must have gone. Yeah, so it would work like that. Unfortunately, it's broken. I've seen people make 3D replicas of the parts before. I think there needs to be some kind of... okay, so I think I messed it up. Does it go like that? I think. Got no clue. I think the wings might be a lost cause. Yeah, that's strange. How does this work? Because I don't know. We've got this piece that goes on here, and it's getting caught in the wing, like it's getting stuck. Like it won't allow it to extend. Because I know nothing about the mechanics of these. Oh, I think it might go under here. Ah, ha, ha! There we go. Oh, there we go. So if this was fixed, which it is not, or see, it works like this, but it doesn't. It's it's, I don't know, does it go like, oh, this one goes under. There we go. Okay, sorry, I haven't been observing the chat for a hot minute, so I will once I get this. Okay, there we go. Anyway, it's in the same, it's in the same thing at least, which is, what more can you ask for? Next time I do one of these, hopefully it'll be, I'd like to do a paint restoration. I have a collection one that I'd like to restore, and I have this one that I'd like to restore, so maybe we'll do something with those. But, yeah, that's, I'm just going to check something real quick with the stream, but Carotaza says, I changed the pills for my childhood Mattel Turbo Buzz, and he still works fine. So very good on you for, do you mean pills like batteries? Like you just changed his prescription or something? But that is pretty cool. That's one of the UK ones, I think, so. So this is very, just, I'm just shooting out. Okay, so there we go. So, yeah, that is it for. Can this still? I doubt it. I doubt it'll work. I think the spring is broken as well. But again, if there's any 95 experts in the chat, but I'm not too fond of the 95 stuff. I think it's okay, but I'd go with the collection or the Hasbro ones are pretty cool. I think the whole gimmick here is that they're the very first ones ever made. Whoa. So, I don't know. That is, so just getting the screw in, last one. I'll do an attempt to get the wing mech working, but for those, if we have any new viewers, I might just do a quick run through of what Buzz can say, because we've got him, the voice box turned out to be working, so I'll just do that quickly. So it's very loud. I'm surprised at how loud it is, but hopefully this will come out. So I'm going to do it right to the thing.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
There's Tim Allen.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. To infinity and beyond.
So it's the classic. What more can you ask for? But that is solid, if you ask me. And then again, we've got this weird battery cover with no screw, which I've never seen before. Which actually, you know what? Granted, it is a bit. I do understand why that it is there, because you've got the four screws here, or the three, and then you have that. That would just be another pain to get through. But yeah, so let's see. Can we get the wings working? I doubt it. At least they're in the proper. I think we need to get a replacement for that part. Let's hope I can actually screw these in. I don't want to screw them in too tight just in case I have to take them out again. I don't want to strip them. I think that's the big problem, is having that mechanism, but also having it like right where the, I don't know, because you have to dictate it because of those screws, but is this even going in? Well, that's that's going to look wrong, but I'll use that as a cushion so it doesn't damage the paint. But you've got, damn it. Is that how it's supposed to look? Is there supposed to be that gap there? Is that, I don't think that was there before. But this is going to look really bad in future, hopefully. Anyway, I'll probably just unlist this a few days after. Okay, there you go. You have to really screw it in. So no wonder the screws on these are always stripped, because all this stuff you have to do. So let's see. Will the wings work now? No. So yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. But yeah, so far, solid. More solid. But those are the Toy Story figures that I was able to find. So as a combined total of $5 and $7, so that would roughly be around $12, give or take some tax. Probably a bit more, with, obviously a bit more with tax. They're not awful. It's well, you know what? It's actually great compared to what those would go for on eBay. And for the other Toy Story fans, we've got this background Toddle Tot that was in a bag for like $2, and I tossed whatever I didn't want right back in the donation bin. And I just took this one because I think it looks cool, and I don't have that one, so that'll look nice on the shelf. It's actually, these are getting a bit hard to find. I used to find them a lot, so I am happy that I was able to find this one. And lastly, before we go, we had a spike of viewership, but it went down. This is one for the Thomas fans. We've got this, another $4.99 bag find. We have this Percy. So let's tear this open. This is the bigger style of models, and it's a pullback. And I don't like what I'm seeing. So this is, I think, so we've got Percy here. This is pretty cool. This is a Shining, I believe this is Shining Time Station. So the first thing you'll notice, if I can get the head, his face is yellow, very yellowed. And this is in pretty decent, but also bad shape. The paintwork is all there. There's not a lot missing at all, which I'm amazed from. It's basically mint, besides the fact that it's crawling with rust. So you can see there's some residue over one of the, I believe that's a sandbox there. There's some on top of his boiler, and there's some on right there, right under his boiler. So that's awful. This would have been really nice to say, yeah, it's almost mint, but except for that, I don't know if that's removable or I can get that off. I've never experimented with removing rust on actual like metal parts with paint. The back of the coal cab, there should be stickers, which is actually weird, but the back of the coal bunker, there is some missing paint. Obviously, this camera won't focus, but the whole gimmick is watch these get launched off the table. I hope not. Is that you pull it back. And very cool. Let's do that again. Let's see. I want to see how much I can wind this up. I think that's at its capacity, but So yeah, that's pretty cool. I do have one from childhood, although it's in very bad condition. But I'm happy to get one that's in better condition. Maybe we can do something with this. I'm not sure. I don't think getting rid of the rust would be an interesting video at all. But I am very happy to have picked this up. At least just pretty cool model. Just Ertl stuff again, like that stuff. It's actually getting harder to find. You used to find them occasionally in bags, but you just can't find it anymore. But I found Percy here, and I am very happy with it. So, yeah, there's just to read off the copyright information. This is Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, copyright Kate and Ward, 1984, copyright Britt Allcroft, 1984. The Ertl Company, Dyersville, I don't want to mispronounce it, Dyersville, Iowa, USA, made in China. It's got a stamp of 14690. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Iowa seems to be where all this Thomas stuff was all designed in. The same with the learning curve and wooden railway, and I guess Ertl. I think Ertl was originally bought there, and then they bought them out. So yeah. That's it. Let's see what else. Yeah, this is it actually does look like the 4-foot one. I've never noticed that. You are quite right. Except the 4-foot one has the plastic hands, but this one also has those rubber boots. So yeah, this is the real small version of that one. That is, so I have a shrunken. Yeah, I'll do that as my gift. This is the shrunken 4-foot one. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And the licensing information, just because I find it interesting. Not to be removed until delivered to consumer. This label, it's all that copyright mumbo jumbo. Thinkway Toys, division of Thinkway Trading Corporation, 885 Woodbine Avenue, Markham, Ontario. So that's pretty cool, near where I am. So that's actually cool. Ontario Toy Company. What is my opinion on the new Thomas show? Absolute garbage. Don't watch it. So yeah, I think that's where I'm going to end it off. Pretty cool stream. We took a look at some cool stuff and experimented with that. But yeah, that is the end of the stream. Thank you for everyone who watched. And I guess I'm going to end it off here. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time.